Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Thank you. How are you doing?
It's good to see you. It's like I've almost haven't talked to you all day.
Oh, it's ridiculous. I've really missed you, David.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I can imagine. Woo! All right.
Just letting you know.
Just letting you know. All right. Good evening, talkers, and anybody else who may have decided to join us via YouTube, perhaps. And if you have, and you've just stumbled upon us on YouTube, please subscribe to our videos because we promise we have some exciting stuff coming up in 2020. Just you wait. And like the video if you like it. And go and join our Facebook group. Talk. Look for hashtag Real Talk Talk. Right, David?
That's it. Real Talk. Tonight we're playing a game.
Well, it's not the only thing we're doing. We're going to be talking about New Year's resolutions.
What?
Yeah. We're going to talk about, and then we're going to talk about how to keep the New Year's resolutions, because New Year's resolutions are basically just goals. What's the problem?
Right.
So we're going to talk about, and here's the thing. People don't make New Year's resolutions anymore because they think, well, they're doomed to failure, and they normally are. The statistics say that they normally are, but we're going to share a method tonight.
Hey, Kathy.
You can lose the weight you want to lose, make the money you want to make, keep all of those goals. It's actually really simple. So tune in, and then we're going to play a game. We're going to have some fun, and we're going to challenge all of you to play the
You laugh, you lose.
You laugh, you lose game. So the girls are going to help me make David Lofi laugh. And as we know, he laughs really easily. I mean, he's got a little tickle button, a tickle button. So we'll make him laugh. See, Kathy Chef says, hey, baby. That should make you laugh.
Talking to you, I thought.
Oh, maybe. So, and the boys are going to
I'm going to do an outline. It's got to be like a ha. Like, ha.
You can't just smile. It's got to be an actual noise.
Yeah, so, because I smile all the time.
Yeah, the boys are going to help David Lofi make me laugh. Now, as everybody knows, I've also got a tickle button very close to say I laugh so easily. In fact, my mentor used to say, Shanti laughs at anything. I don't know if that's true, but anyway, so I'm easy to make laugh, but I'm going to have a poker face tonight.
1 minute, you're mental?
Mentor, not mental.
Oh, sorry. I should have put 2 and 2 together. Well, I did.
Well, she was mental after mentoring me. So,
hey, Brian.
Brian, one of our leaders, Brian is on the line. So, and we've got Kath Henry as well, another one of our leaders on the line. So welcome to all of those who are joining us bit by bit. Kathy says she's talking to Kathy.
That's right. And she said she made me crack a smile. Sorry.
You crack a smile, I won. Well, cracking a smile is not going to work tonight, Kathy. We need to make him laugh. So prepare and get those funny muscles going. And by the way, guys, hello, Kelly. Ooh, she's a good button pusher. I'm so glad the ladies are joining us. Brian.
There you go.
And I've heard that Brian has a fabulous sense of humor. So he's on my side, going to make David Lofi laugh.
David.
Laura from Italy.
Yes.
Laugh for sure. So the girls are really ganging up on Lofi.
They are ganging up.
Laura, you're on my side. So I'm in the game a little later in the show. We're going to play a game, and it's called, we're going to tickle his tickle button.
No, yours.
No, yours. And we're going to make you laugh. You see, and if we make you laugh, you lose. That's the game. Wait, go back. Where was that tickle spot next to? Well, it's very easy with David. All you have to do is make him embarrassed, and then he laughs.
You gave away my secret.
Okay. What makes me laugh, David?
Oh, embarrassing you is one.
Oh, no, I don't laugh when I get embarrassed. I get pissed.
Yeah, sure.
No, I don't embarrass you.
I told you that. You gave away the secret.
Of course. I'm in war against you. By the way,
that's a strategy.
Did you notice my new mug?
Did you see mine?
Oh, there we go. Talk and talk.
A good friend of mine got it for me.
Really? She's a very good friend. She spent buku bucks buying you a talk cup. To remind you never to stop.
Stop.
Why do you look so orange tonight?
I think it's you have orange.
Oh, that's right. My red is nice coffee mug, Brian says. Yes, isn't it? It's our logo. Look.
You're bleeding.
What's going on my screen? It's ghosting.
It is.
Okay. So say hi if you're coming in, and remember to give me a heart, a little heart. See the little heart in my this?
I don't get hearts tonight.
No, we're going to stick to hearts for Shanti. You know what? It's too confusing otherwise.
Okay.
And it's easier to hit like, let's face it. So if you like Lofi and you want to tickle his ego tonight, give him a little thumbs up. Look at his little, he always gives such a sweet, innocent smile, doesn't he? Hey,
Happy New
Jim.
Year, Jim.
There's one of my friends who's going to help. Oh, no, he's going to be helping you.
You'll be helping me.
No.
Jim, I need you to come up with your good stuff to make Shanti laugh.
What's going to make me laugh?
Bring that in here. Sarah Rowe.
Okay, Sarah Rowe. Hi from
Florida.
Florida. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's to everybody who's joining us tonight. Thank you for popping in. We're going to have a load of fun tonight. We're going to be sharing, I'm going to be sharing the slideshow tonight. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the history of New Year's. Bet you didn't know some of the stuff I'm going to share. Tell you some weird stuff that you don't know about New Year.
Hey, Susan.
Hello, Susan. About New Year's. And we're going to tell you how to keep your New Year's resolutions. Because listen, we all know that you make them, or some of you do. Some of you have given up. Some of you have made a resolution never to make a resolution ever again. Because we all know that the gyms are packed in January. In fact, my son works at a gym and he will attest to that. By March, everybody's petered out. They all march out of there.
In March. Why not?
Says, I found the button. Where is the button? Tell me.
We'll see.
Okay. So here is the game that we're going to play later on. It's called Laugh or Lose. And David Lofi is going to lose because I am going to
give away a prize to the winner. Don't forget that.
We're going to give away a prize. We're going to give a mug or a t-shirt to the winner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So your goal is the girls are going to, are the girls helping me? Yes, the girls are helping me. The girls are helping me to make Lofi laugh. And we've already established one thing to do is to embarrass him. And that's
I'm not embarrassed.
He's so hating you.
I'm like impossible.
But, because he knows, he actually told me the secret and I said, I won't give it away. But I was crossing my fingers.
Well, that means the guys, come on, I need your help.
The guys need,
we need to man up here, get her laughing.
Okay, wait a second. I'll be right back. Hold on. I'm just going to go get my tickle button. Wait. I'm coming.
He has a tickle button somewhere. She went to go get this tickle button.
There we go. I got my tickle button.
She's back in the studio.
Yeah. I'm going to reach over to David Lofi with my tickle button and I'm going to go.
Is that right? Well, let's see. Oops.
I'm funny. Right. Yours looks like a rocket. Okay, David, you're supposed to be looking at Ellie.
Oh, well, you're on Talk with David Lofi and Shanti Niven. Please, on our YouTube channel, subscribe, like, and share. Invite your friends. Tonight, we're playing a game called You Laugh, You Lose. So, and the idea of the game is the girls, you have to make a comment that makes me laugh. And if I laugh, you'll win a prize, a shirt, coffee cup.
Well, you know what we do? We should date with Dave. I can't.
Or we have to get the guys, we have to get Shanti Niven to laugh. So she loses, you win, you get the prize.
Right.
I believe the new one has an apron, right?
The new one, we have an apron now. We have a
grill apron. A griller apron.
Caps, we have scarves, we have the most amazing stuff, and it's all going to be launched tomorrow.
And we're going to get you a prize of your choice.
Yeah. So you could get, well, I wouldn't say of your choice. We're gonna choose between, let's say, yeah, they could choose a bit of branding within a certain range.
Well, I mean, yeah, of the brand of our branded products, yeah.
Yeah, and isn't that cool? I ordered one for David for Christmas, a Talk mug. See? There we go. Aren't they cool? They're so cool.
But that's actually the old mug. We have.
That's how to make me laugh. Sorry, I just wanted a hair. So David says, Jim May says, looks like a rocket, Shanti. No, wait a minute. He says, looks like a rocket, Shanti? Question mark. Well, hold that pen up again.
Oh, the pen? Right. Well, Brian Leggett says, let's come on with a joke to make them.
That doesn't look like a rocket. That looks like Challenger.
Like, Challenger what? The space shuttle?
Yeah, it looks like the space shuttle. Tell me that doesn't look like the space shuttle.
The space shuttle is not round. That's
Well, it does. I promise you.
so two.
Ellie Brady says
Walk into a bar.
she's going to wear that apron all by itself. That should make David Lofi laugh. See, look.
Right? Oh,
It's not the game yet. Sorry, Kelly, you haven't won yet. But that's how to do it. Just remember that one.
right?
Okay, so let's come up with a joke to make them laugh. Two talkers walk into a bar.
Yeah, I read that.
And David Lofi said, ouch.
No, at the end of the bar is a bowl of money.
Oh, yeah.
And the bartender says, there's a donkey in the back. And if you
That one. Come up with that joke.
Okay, I won't tell it.
I'll wear that. Okay, that's what you said. Jim May says, yes, you're right. I did say, I think it looks like a rocket. Let's get some votes. Do you think this thing that David Lofi was holding looks like a rocket? And also then, my tickle tool, what does this look like?
I don't know. It disappears.
It's magic. Look.
Is it disappearing?
I'm magic. I'm doing a magic trick. Look.
Yours looks like a paintbrush.
Ow.
I can switch pins.
Here we go.
What's this one look like?
All right, you've just joined 2 5-year-olds because that's what we're 5-year-olds having a fun. We're having a childish New Year. 2020 is our year for regressing. All right, okay, let's get serious now. Serious, Lofi. Before we have the laugh or lose game, should I start sharing a little bit of the history of New Year's and all that kind of jazz?
Let's do that.
Let's
I
do
want to see your PowerPoint.
You're gonna make me embarrassed.
I've got to see this.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, there we go. Look at it.
Here we go.
There's a play button.
Here we go. See we go? There you are. And there I am.
That's right.
And now we're going to be talking about New Year's resolutions. How cool is that?
Very, very cool.
So the first thing is I wanted to know from you, Lofi, let's test your general knowledge. Where do you think the idea of a new year started? The clue is in the picture.
Well, probably from, I would say, Egypt, but I would say that based on the calendar days, that new year would be a new year, right? And I don't know about resolutions, but.
Well, the new idea of New Year started in Mesopotamia and with Babylonia, and that's how long ago it was. And their New Year started in March, right? So the ancient Babylonians, they were the first people to start with New Year's resolutions, and this was some 4,000 years ago. They were also the first to hold recorded celebrations in honor of the New Year. But the New Year began in mid-March when the crops were planted. So they'd have a massive 12-day ceremony, religious festival. It was known as Akitu. And they crowned a new king or reaffirmed their loyalty to the reigning king. And then they made promises to the gods, and the promises had to be kept or they would suffer dire consequences. So as you can imagine, they actually did keep their New Year's resolutions. Probably the last time in recorded history. And then along come the Romans, right? Romans took over the world, and they decided, well, Julius Caesar specifically declared that New Year's Day would be on January 1st because he changed the whole calendar, right? Mm-hmm. And Janus, the god, was very important to the Romans, was the two-faced god. It doesn't have the same meaning as two-faced today. His spirit inhabited doorways and arches, and so this represented, Janus represented looking into the past and looking into the future at the same time. And that's what you would do on January 1st. And so they also had a form of resolution that they would examine the past, examine what they've had to do, and then make new resolutions for the new year. Then we moved into the early Christians, and the early Christians took this another level where they started looking at where they had gone wrong. They looked at their sins, they confessed their sins, and then they made resolve to get things right in the new year, right?
Kelly says it's the Mayans.
Okay.
The Mayans had a calendar. We had an end of the world. They had an end of the world day, which was like 2012, December 22nd.
That's right. Okay, so Daniel, it's a 12-day party. Hey, Daniel, give me a
No, we're getting thumbs up.
sounds good to me.
All thumbs up.
Okay, so in the secular world and in the new world today, New Year has not got such a religious meaning, and it really means it's all about self-help and self-improvement and how you can improve upon yourself. However, look at this. Did you know that 45% of Americans make resolutions, but only 8% keep them? Why do you suppose it is, Lofi?
I suppose that's because the 45% are trying to quit smoking. Only 8% do it.
And smoking, giving up smoking is really hard, isn't it, David Lofi?
Right. Well, I imagine it's just as, it's just as difficult losing weight.
I think it's difficult to do anything. We're going to go into a reason. First of all, the top resolutions are losing weight and getting healthy, and giving up smoking is a big one, right? These are big ones. Another one is making more money. So these all sit at the very top of people's resolution lists. Spending more time with family, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so let's look at some of the reasons why people don't keep the resolutions.
Okay, reasons.
Okay, so one, you don't want it badly enough. So for example, if you are going to want to lose weight, you want to eat more than you want to be thin, is the net result.
Mm-hmm.
Food is more important to you than how you look at the end of, or the weight on the scale. So some of these are going to be clues into terms of how do you keep your resolutions, because we're going to talk about that too. Okay, next one.
Yeah, but weight is not just the weight, it's also about you can lose calories by exercising. You're going to burn calories. So if you maybe
Right. So we're going to look at strategies in a minute.
Okay.
But the second thing is you're not willing to do what it takes. It's too much hard work. Okay. The next one is you're not specific enough with your resolutions. I want to lose weight is not specific. When you make goals, they have to be very specific. Okay. And then what do you suppose that means, David?
That you didn't have the right mindset to do it. You kind of tried to set your mindset. The hardest part about that, I think, is where that's a big failure too for people, that they set this mindset, this is the first, I'm going to do it. And they fail on the first day and they just give up, and what you got to realize, keep trying, you will get there.
So, not framed positively can mean something like, I want to lose weight. Do you want to lose something, David? Your brain is primed to work against you if you say lose.
So you say, I want to gain skinny.
Or you want to say, I want to release fat and get lean.
Ooh.
Too high expectations, Bonnie says. That's me.
So Jane Denise said it was social pressure.
Yeah. The other thing is your goals or your resolutions can be unrealistic, and that leads to cognitive dissonance. Right? Be asking for or making a resolution that you know is not feasible.
Right. I'm going to make $1 million next month.
Right. And you're on Talk with Shanti Niven and David Lofi. We have Talk on Thursday evenings at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., 1 hour, where David and I talk about all sorts of stuff. And tonight we're talking about New Year's resolutions, how to keep them. We're going to be playing a game. It's the laugh or lose game. So you guys are going to be the contestants. We are going to be the victims. And if you make David laugh or myself laugh, the girls are going to make David laugh. The boys are going to make me laugh. Whoever laughs first loses. And the person who made that person laugh is going to win a t-shirt or a mug or something cool like that. If you're watching us by way of YouTube, please subscribe, like, go and find our group on Facebook and join it. And if you guys on Facebook are watching, go and subscribe on YouTube. Thank you. All right, so unrealistic. The next thing is no accountability. When you write your resolutions down, remember, David, how when I wrote my book, when I was writing my book,
yeah,
that whole story, we're going to talk about that in a minute. But, in order to do something, you have to have accountability to somebody. And then you have to believe that that person is going to hold you accountable. Okay, Jessica Mill says it's a lifestyle you have to gain. And that's so true. It's gaining something instead of losing something. Jane Denise says, why you won't keep a resolution? Social pressure. That's true as well. If you're trying to lose weight, stay away from your friends, because they will all say, oh, come on, you don't need to lose weight, or have a piece of cake or whatever. Okay.
No reward, no punishment.
All right.
Or punishment. No reward, punishment.
Well, I guess reward. The reward you might think is the result. But when a result, this has been proved, we live in a world of instant gratification. So if you have to do something every day for 6 months to achieve a goal, we start to lose steam, right? And that leads to the next one. There is research that supports the fact that willpower is limited. Look at the studies done by Roy Baumeister in the late 90s. They did a very interesting experiment, David. What they did is they took people into a room and they put a plate of radishes and a plate of cookies in front of them.
Are you sure these weren't rats?
No, this was people.
Oh, okay.
These were not rats. I know a lot of rats were put in experiments. No. So what they did is they referred to this experiment as the experiment of ego depletion. So social psychologist Roy Baumeister and his colleagues conduct this experiment. They get a whole bunch of people and they put in front of them a plate of radishes and a plate of cookies. Which one are you going to choose?
The radishes.
Okay. But half the group are told that they need to eat the radishes and not eat the cookies. They can see the cookies, but they can't eat them. The second group are told to go ahead and eat the cookies and not worry about the radishes. The theory is that the group that had to eat the radishes have to practice a certain amount of willpower to avoid cookies. They then put them into doing a mind test to solve a problem that is impossible to solve. And what they do is they time the amount of time it takes for them to stick with the program. And interestingly enough, this experiment seems to prove that those who resisted the cookies and ate the radishes gave up quicker. In other words, it seemed to be that they exhausted their reserves of willpower. That experiment was done in the 90s, but I'm about to prove something wrong tonight. You ready, Murph?
I'm ready.
Okay, so one thing that's interesting, have you ever heard this
Yeah.
description of the brain? The elephant, of course, is the autonomous brain or the impulsive mind. That's the part of your mind that's actually built up patterns over years and years and years, because your brain basically stores information as a pattern and it doesn't think about it. It automatically does it. That's the elephant. And so the elephant's just pondering along, right? Your driver or the rider on the top of the elephant is the reasoning or rational mind. Now that might want to lose weight or give up smoking or whatever, but the elephant is plodding along its regular path. And it's very difficult to control the elephant, right? And then the path is the environment. So obviously we have to plot the path, and your willpower is the strength of the rider. So we've got to engage the rider all the time. Can you imagine if the rider's trying to pull the elephant along, he's got to coax and cajole the elephant along. Really, that was the thinking. Okay, so right, I want to know the keys to keeping your resolutions, Lofi. Well, you can share some of these with our listeners tonight as well.
The keys? So Bonnie West says, I thought you meant the rats instead of the radishes.
No, they weren't eating rats.
Rats? You have to eat rats or cookies? Which one?
Right. So the first thing is a vision board. All of you have heard about a vision board, but unless you make your goals tangible, that was the things that you want, you put them onto a vision board. Now, here's the secret. It's not just visual. So if you put a picture of yourself photoshopped to look slim, or you put a brand new Ferrari or a nice house or whatever it is that you want on your vision board, the man of your dreams, the woman of your dreams, put on your vision board where you can see it every morning and every night. But you also need to actively imagine, visualize it, and attach emotion to it. If you can't attach emotion to it, if you're dispassionate or detached from it, you're never going to achieve those goals. So a vision board is very important.
So I imagine there'll be a lot of guys putting your picture on their board.
Thank you, David. See, that's how to make me laugh. But you already used it. Okay.
It's not me who has to, it's the guys have to come up with stuff. Think of in that area and we'll be good. We're going to win.
The poker.
Guys against the girls tonight.
Right. Okay.
Don't let me down. Don't let me down, guys.
Don't let me down. Okay. Commit to the process. There's this beautiful word called commitment. I believe it's the absolute central key to relationships working or not working. Today, relationships don't work because people don't commit. They're kind of like, yeah, oh, have a bad day, and they just bail, right?
Yeah.
Very disposable. So this relationship, this morning, her breath stinks, and maybe I don't like her so much. Or maybe, he's a bit grumpy this morning, and maybe I don't like him so much. This commitment. And commitment means I commit no matter what I feel like, because feelings are your enemies, folks. Do you feel like doing those things that you need to do in order to get into shape? Not necessarily. No,
No.
you don't feel like getting your ass out of bed and going to the gym.
You're going to go do it.
But you got to go and do it. So you got to override your feelings, because it's got to be a commitment to the process. That's
Right.
going to be a decision that you make, right? It's like getting married and deciding I'm going to be married every single day. I'm not going to cheat on my partner.
Right. And the habit changes in 21 days, right? So,
Right. Habits are created in 21 days. Some people say it's more.
yeah, 30.
The habit is ingrained the longer you do it. So if you're smoking over 10, 20, 30, 40 years, it's going to be really hard to break that. Okay, so the next one.
Be specific about your goals.
Why?
Because the more specific about it, the more makes that item more tangible and assertable for you to be able to get there to that point. Daniel says his resolution is to eat more fish tacos.
I love you, Daniel. I wish he wasn't here tonight, because he's going to find it easy to make me laugh.
Do what you say you're going to do. Okay.
Jane. So the being specific part as well as to, for example, when I was writing my book, my goal was 5 pages a day. And I had that goal. Every day I had to produce 5 pages, and I had to send those 5 pages to my accountability partner, right? So that's going to be one of the next ones that come up.
And?
Well, it's not.
No,
Frame it positively. In other words, don't say I need to lose weight. Just say I will be 2 pounds lighter by Friday this week.
I need to gain skinny.
I'm going to gain some skinny. Yeah. I'm going to be healthy and trim. So frame it in a positive way, because the moment you say I need to lose weight, your mind works against loss. And the weight or the fat that your body has is there to protect your body from famine. So if you've been doing a lot of dieting, your brain has been thinking there is a famine in the land. We need to store all this fat for future famines. All right. So it doesn't work. Diets do not work.
And the rest of your body does too, right? So it does take some time in order to get past that, for your body to eventually break that down. That's a hard way to do it. Exercise, starting to eat right. You know, something I did to lose a lot of weight was I stopped eating the whites. I stopped eating flour products, sugar, milk. And sugar is a hard one for me because I have sugar in my creamer. I will have creamer with sugar in it. And I'm not an artificial flavor person, because I think that's even worse for you.
I've got an idea though.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? There is a man who lost something like 300 pounds. His name is John Gabriel. And he believes deprivation is the key to failure. If you feel you're being deprived or cannot have something, you will fail ultimately, because you will want it. So he has this theory in that you feed your body what it needs first. So you have to give your body the nutrition it needs first. If you want sweet foods or you want any of that stuff, you deprive yourself of nothing. So his whole system is based not on deprivation at all, because he says deprivation leads you to a failure mindset, and then just increasing your activity. So if you're starting to think about providing healthy for your food and providing your body with the right fuel, your mindset changes. Okay, so anyway, let's go into this.
I like that too. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, it has to be realistic and achievable. So don't say I'm going to lose 100 pounds by the end of the month. It has to be realistic and achievable. Make sure that you know you can do this, because when you have a goal of, let's say, 2 pounds a week, and the first week you lose 4 pounds, you're like, whoa, that's great. Next week you lose 1 pound and you go, oh, I failed.
I think that weight is really more of a life change. You know, you really just have to, for me, it was really just changing what I ate and how I what I ate, what became desirable for me to eat.
Okay, John is going to
some of this stuff. Go ahead.
John is on your team, and he's just said, this year I resolve to have more sex than I did in 2019. I feel confident about this one, as I only have to do it once.
Right? And you're on Talk with David Lofi and Shanti Niven. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share our YouTube channel. Tonight we're playing a game called You Laugh, You Lose. And that's a game where the girls got to make me laugh, the guys got to make Shanti laugh. In the end, you win a prize. Invite your friends to our Facebook page, or your Facebook page, really, and
Facebook group.
Right. Talk.
Okay, so next one. Notice all my fireworks. Have an accountability partner. So here's my story. When I was writing my book, I had to produce 5 pages a day for Daniel Mentz, my business partner. And if I didn't, he discovered from my son, he said to my son, what is it that she hates to do? And my son said she hates to get in the sauna. I do. I hate being sweaty and hot. I don't mind exercising to get hot and sweaty, or the other way to get hot and sweaty. But sitting in a sauna where you can't read or use your cell phone for 20 minutes is not my idea of fun. And so that was my punishment. And if I didn't produce 5 pages a day, I had to sit in the sauna. So I did once slip up and I had to get in the sauna, but it wasn't enough motivation. So the motivation was changed. Do you remember what the motivation was, David?
I remember the sauna. What was the second? Oh,
it was fart juice.
That was it. Yeah.
I had ordered this health product which had sulfur in it that you're supposed to ingest. And when I opened up the bottle, I almost vomited. I almost threw up on the spot. It was the most vile smell. It very soon permeated my entire home, and everybody was running because they were all wanting to throw up. It was such a bad smell. So I sealed it in multiple bags. And Daniel then said, okay, if you do not produce your 5 pages a day, you've got to drink a bottle of the fart juice. That worked. I got my book out in weeks. It was unbelievable. I was not going to drink that stuff. So you have to have an accountability partner. So here are some good ideas. And you have to have with your accountability partner a punitive measure in place. So for example,
that they're willing to stick to.
Yes. And the person's going to keep you accountable. So what you can do is it can be money. So for example, Daniel wrote out a check that would hurt him badly. He put it above the door or next to the door to his bedroom so he wouldn't miss it on the way to bed. And the check was made out to the campaign of this political person that he absolutely did not want to have come in.
Right.
And so before he'd go to bed, he'd see this campaign check, and he'd go and do his writing for the day. So make your accountability partner, you can even write the check out to your accountability partner. The accountability partner keeps it. If you break your resolution, that person gets to cash the check. Make it a thing that makes it really hard for you to break your resolution.
Mm-hmm. So Daniel says the problem with fish tacos is you have to have margaritas to go with them, and then you need more tacos, and then you need more tequila. It never ends until you fall over from eating too many tacos.
Okay, Daniel is playing the game before the game.
I don't know if you're going to fall over before too many tacos.
No, you know what? If you have to be doing this during the laugh or lose,
I know.
I might just lose, but he's giving away what his game plan.
I know the jokes need to come during laugh and lose game.
Right. Okay, so set up a reward and punishment. So if you meet your goals, there must be a reward, and if there's a punishment that your accountability partner keeps you responsible for. So now remember I was talking about the ego depletion and about the limited willpower. The good news is that Evan Carter is a psychologist from Miami University, did a massive study recently that absolutely turned that study that was done in the 90s on its ear. They actually discovered it's not true that we have a limited amount of willpower. We actually have unlimited willpower, provided we put it into practice and again create healthy habits. It's basically the summation of his.
And there's enough motivation behind it. I've always found, like, I've learned a lot of things, and a lot of it has been that I've put enough motivation behind it. And you can actually kind of alter your mindset to believe how much motivation.
Right.
Behind something.
Here's a cool one. Jessica says when she craves sweets, she brushes her teeth and her brain automatically shuts down that sweet craving. I don't really have a sweet craving, but I'm going to try that when I do have one.
Did you see that? Oh, up there. Jessica Mills. Okay. Sorry. We passed that one. It's like, wait.
The other thing is educate yourself about willpower and self-control, because this is something, by the way, that we lack in our modern world purely because whatever we want, we have on tap. And there's something called delayed gratification. I recommend all of you who are sexually active, try it. Delayed gratification. It's not just about getting immediate reward. Delayed gratification, that's the whole art of Tantra, for example. The same with a piece of cake or anything that you want. Delay that gratification. Learn how to stretch it out. That will build your willpower muscles. The reward, Daniel Murphy says, the reward is more tequila, the punishment is the same. Where does it end?
Right.
You know what, Daniel? You're playing the game before the game.
Right? Bonnie West says, I agree with that. More food around, the less I want to eat. Interesting.
So look at this, some New Year trivia just to end off quickly. The song Auld Lang Syne means times gone by. Did you know that, Lofi?
I did not know that. I never knew what that
Yeah. And
And
who would have thought of looking at
I really didn't know that it was Auld Lang Syne.
Old Lang Syne?
Auld Lang Syne. I just, when I got to that part, I went, yeah, ma, ma.
There's a great skit, a Monty Python skit where these guys are in a church. No, it was Bean. It was Mr. Bean, where he doesn't know any of the words, and he's as they do in the he's going, and then he gets to that and a partridge in the pig, and he just knows.
Right? I think I have a video on my page. I forgot which one we were on. We're driving and a partridge in a pear tree.
Yeah,
I got down to about.
Okay, next one. Okay, black-eyed peas, ham, and cabbage are considered good luck if you eat them on New Year's
I
Eve
like the black eyed peas.
because it's believed they will bring you money. Don't know
I
how that
listen
works.
to them, so.
But yeah, ham and cabbage. Anyway, I ended up having ham because it was left over from Christmas. Okay, next. Isn't this interesting? Lobster and chicken are considered bad luck. To eat on New Year's Day. I didn't know that. Lobsters can move backward and chickens can scratch in reverse. So it's thought that those foods bring about a reversal of fortune. There's an interesting factoid.
That's interesting.
So here's number 4. We've got 10 of these. In Italy, people wear red underwear on New Year's Day. Laura, is that true? To bring good luck all year round. I'm not just wearing red underwear. I'm wearing red everywhere.
But this.
Laura, tell us, is that true, please? Bonnie says, I promised my daughter $1 a day for stopping sucking on her finger for 2 years to buy a car when she was 16. It worked immediately. She was only 7 years old.
Wow, pretty amazing.
Oh, that's self-control. You're doing a great job building her self-control. Okay.
Yeah.
This is interesting. Times Square, you can read this one.
Well, it's very small. Times Square, the New Year's Eve ball, was the first dropped in 1907 after there was a fireworks ban. The original ball weighed 700 pounds and featured 125-watt bulbs, much different to the ball we know today. Yeah, today it probably weighs 3,000 pounds. I mean, it's a big ball.
Weight. It definitely didn't keep its New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, it gained weight.
Persians gave New Year's gifts of eggs, which symbolized productiveness. That's interesting. Your turn.
Oh, the first recorded New Year's celebration dates back 4,000 years to Babylon, when the first moon after the spring equinox marked the new year. In 446 BC, Julius Caesar created a calendar with January 1 as the first day of the year, partly to honor Janus, the month's namesake.
There we go. That's what I just taught you earlier on. And you're on Talk with Shanti Niven and David Lofi, talking about New Year's resolutions, how to keep them. And we're going to be playing a game tonight, the Laugh or Lose game. We want to see you guys joining us right now, live on Facebook, can make either David Lofi laugh or Shanti laugh. The girls are going to help me make David Lofi laugh. The boys are going to help David to make me laugh. And the first of us to laugh loses. And the winner of that challenge will get a mug or a t-shirt with talk on it. Like, see, like this. Like this. Daniel Loki says, you're skipping tonight. I am. Okay, next.
Yep, I'm wearing red underwear.
You're wearing red underwear? Really? Oh, I thought it was because you were... I thought you were wearing brown underwear because you were so afraid of losing to me in the contest. The tradition to kiss at midnight isn't a recent invention. According to an old English and German folklore, the first person you came across in the new year would set the tone for the next 12 months. So the person you kiss is the person who's going to set the tone. Right, you ready for the next one? The final, penultimate, sorry, there's one more. You read this.
Set the tone for what?
For the rest of the year. So 2020, whoever you kissed first is going to set the tone for the rest of the year.
Okay. Boy, that's interesting.
I don't want to ask who you kissed. Okay, read the next one.
To ensure a year of good luck, firecrackers and noisemakers became a tradition in order to scare away any remaining evil spirits and to ensure a brand new start.
All right. Norman Budd says, I'm still getting comments, but my screen of YouTube is frozen. My sound has also gone. Oh, that's sad. Ellie, can you see us? Our producer, I need to ask Ellie, can you
Just
see us?
kidding. I was just freezing myself.
Okay, let's see. All right, let's try number 10.
LA connection seems fine to me. Not frozen. Not skipping.
Maybe just
Oh,
if you could.
2,000 pounds, 907 kilograms of confetti are dropped on a crowd in Times Square at midnight. Wow.
Amazing. And luckily enough, it's not dropped on one person. It would kill them.
That's a ton. 2,000 pounds.
And that's that. My slideshow.
That is that. You are back. Look at you.
There we go.
Are-
Okay, let me get all my laughter out of me.
Yep, get it out. Get it out. Okay, ready?
Okay, Ellie, type into the chat, Ellie, to let everybody know that if they are getting frozen screens, to refresh. Damn, that must have hurt 2,000 pounds. Okay. All right. Are you ready? It's 6:42. We have a very little time. We've got to make Lofi laugh or make Shanti laugh.
No, we got to make Shanti laugh.
No,
all right.
Lofi laugh. Girls, come on. We got to make Lofi laugh. So what do I have to do to make him laugh? Okay. It's the contest begins. Lofi, look at me. I need a straight face. Okay, give me a heart, boys. Give me a heart. Give David a like. Okay. Daniel Lofi says, damn, that must have hurt 2,000 pounds.
1 ton.
Stop it. You've got Daniel on your side. That is not fair. Daniel, if you love me.
Don't laugh.
I'm not laughing.
You're
Okay, girls, come on. I need your help. Kathy, Norma, Bonnie West. Please. Somebody.
All right. Brian, I know you got something warmed up. Talkers, let's hear it. John Blystone, I know you got a joke.
Okay, John, come on, girls and boys.
Daniel, you're my brother. Come on now.
All right, Lofi.
You had some prep time. What? I'm psyching my team out.
You're psyching your team out. Okay, but I can also make you laugh, right?
I don't laugh at all. I never laugh.
No, just look at me in the eyeballs. Would you look at me in the, that's not my eyeballs.
Oh my God.
That count,
Come on.
that count as a laugh? Did that count as a laugh?
Okay, you made me laugh, but
all right, well that's okay. We're gonna make somebody laugh because I've already got a mug. I've already got a mug. Bonnie West Connolly says, David, I'm so in love with you. Well, that doesn't work. Okay, Catherine Miller. David is floofy. Girls, you're not supposed to make me laugh.
now if we made the girls make you laugh.
No, that doesn't work. It doesn't apply. The girls are here to make you laugh.
What
So
is the
David, look at me. You are floofy. All right, Eric says.
What does that mean?
Eric Ray says, I am not going to say farting. Oh, I just did.
You did.
Manny Pena. Hi, David Lofi, Shanti Nevin. Please be glad you're not a horse. There are horses for courses, Manny.
There are horses for courses. Come on.
All right, you can do better than this. Come on, girls and guys. Jessica Mills. David, it was that easy. She totally got you.
She got me, but
I know Lofi, so I know how to make him laugh any day of the week. So he doesn't. He says that's not fair.
She's got to open her mouth, and I'm laughing. And you both.
What is that supposed to mean? Excuse me. What? What are you trying to say? I open my mouth and you laugh.
Jose Estrada, we won.
Jose Estrada, what do you mean we won?
Shanti Niven, you have a beautiful laugh. Look at that. Isn't that even worth a little smile? Come on. Give the guy a little smile.
No, Jose?
A little laugh.
No way, Jose.
Give him a little chuckle.
No way, Jose.
You should just send me the coffee cup.
You know what? I'm putting my bet.
I get to laugh at that one.
I put my bet on Daniel because I actually think that he may win a coffee cup.
I think, well, he's got to make you laugh.
Shanti mentioned Monty Python. As a Brian, I sing the always look on the bright side of life when hanging around.
Punch line. I saw you practicing with a big stick on FB. Does your stick have a name?
That's Nelly. Look, he's trying not to laugh. Don't laugh, David. Don't laugh. Don't laugh.
David, what did you think of my bed?
What? Oh, you should be blushing, David. Look, David Lofi. What did you think of Bonnie's bed? There's a snort might count. A snort might count. Okay, Kathy Schaefer. Mandy said to tell you she misses you. Good girls. Good girls. Good girls. The boys
Come
are
on,
not.
guys. I need you to come in and run some Hey, Shanti Niven, just a simple smile. Come on, girl. I added the girl in there.
Here we go. You got to smile.
Oh,
You got to make me laugh. You've at least got to
love
make
my earrings.
snort or laugh.
I
David.
gotta say, those 3 in a row really almost got me.
Right.
The third one was, they must have planned that. That was pretty good.
That was a good one.
Got me on the third one. I was about almost rolled. But okay, so
Mandy said she would have been on the show, but she's all tied up.
come on, guys. I need some.
You know what I can do when I'm cracking a joke? I can laugh because that'll make him laugh.
That's right. Has Shanti's hair moved much this episode? Look at that. Actually, I think it did a couple times. Is that a... Oh, I think that's pretty close there. Let's name your stick Handy Mandy. My head's kind of hurting.
Okay. Let's name your stick Handy Mandy. Come on, girls. You're doing a great job. Keep going. He's very close to cracking. Come on.
Nope, not doing.
Come on, boys. I mean, girls. Boys, just calm down.
Come on, guys. Damn, you look good, says Eric Reyes. He says, what was that comment about looking in your eyes?
Bonnie says, David, it's so small. Not from what I've heard.
It is. I don't know.
The stick she's talking about. Your stick.
That's
The one that you,
6-foot stick.
the 6-foot stick. Okay, boys, come on. You've got to have better than this. I've heard that you, John, where are all your jokes?
John Blystone, where are you? I need you. Come on.
Right.
You got to like kick one out there for me.
Come on. And girls, come on. I would expect, where's Tonya? She'd make you laugh.
Where's Daniel?
Daniel, your brother, has put all the jokes out in the beginning.
I know. He put him on the table before we even got going here. It's like watching the Carol Burnett show when they're trying not to laugh. Right?
I'm going to get wrinkled.
laugh at that.
Not to laugh. But
You could put Mandy in the corner. I guess you get to laugh at that. Man, if she's watching this, she's Mary E. Kiefert says, oh my God.
my God. I know we're a bunch of kids. Come on, girls. You've got to come up with something funny to take. Remember I said, now you see, Bonnie was listening about embarrassing David to make him laugh, but it didn't work somehow. I think I overprimed him. Kathy Schaefer, I really do look this beautiful in the morning. Tell them, David. All right, come on. We've got 9 minutes left. Okay, and the boys are totally failing. You know what?
No, they're not even like, come on, I need your support. Where's John Blystone? He doesn't want.
But you know what? The boys don't want me to lose. That's why.
I know, they're all.
We made it the other way around. But Bonnie West says, true story, my brother was getting arrested by the cop I was waiting for on a date. So the cop that was taking her out on a date arrested her brother. I would say that did not bode well for him. I am not sure that I would date somebody who arrested my brother. How about you, David?
How hot is she?
Such a male comment. Oh, such a male comment. Okay.
It's
Jessica
my brother.
Moore
Thank you.
says, okay, so since you're so good with a stick, are you good with a pole?
For me to know. Well, for some reason, the internet is jumpy and the show stops too much out here in the man cave. So you'll have to deal without me, Shanti. Sorry, dear.
Well, that's okay, Daniel, because you're going to help me win.
At least you would think he's got his one opportunity to put a joke out there because he's got Skippy internet and he couldn't even throw it in as a joke. Obviously, he's on your team.
Right. He's bailing because he doesn't want to make me lose. I love you, Daniel.
David's life story. That I'm Skippy? One minute.
Your life story is a joke. Manuel Pena, depends on which brother.
I think we got, wait. Okay. All right. Okay.
Daniel got a laugh.
I gotta tell you, the three where I was about, I mean, the back of my head was hurting. Because I
I've also got stomach pains, but I'm not laughing. I've got pains over here. I'm going to need a massage later. You know what, Manuel? The reason that was so funny is because of his brother. And I knew exactly what he was talking about. Gil.
I would love to see your skills. Maybe we can have a talk pole dancing night.
I'm sure David would love that.
I'd love to be handcuffed by the police officer.
Oh, right. David would want to be handcuffed.
Again.
Oh, I can't believe I lost that, Manuel. Ugh. Okay, so I have officially lost the, what's the game called again? No laugh, no, what's it? Laugh and you lose.
You laugh, you lose.
So Manuel,
It's pretty fun. Some of this stuff is pretty good. We should probably do that one again.
what is Manuel's choice? Is it his choice to get a mug or a t-shirt or a...
Well, I think we should probably give a couple out. I mean, I almost really laughed at some of those.
So what are you going to do? Are we going to give, who do you think made you laugh?
Well,
I deserve it because I made you laugh first.
well, like I said, you always make me laugh because
Because I'm your bestie.
no, because your comments. I'm just like, oh my god.
What's wrong with my
Did you
comments?
say that?
Wow. So Manuel, you are the proud winner of
He
either.
won all of my brothers. Oh, he knows all my brothers.
I love David's brothers, all of them. They're all wonderful men, especially Daniel.
You know what's interesting about that?
Two of my favorites. Well, the only two I really know.
Do you know what's interesting about Manuel knowing all my brothers?
What?
It just so happens I know all my brothers too.
That is amazing. That is
It's
amazing.
amazing. It's kind of a coincidence.
Right. Well, we have 5 minutes left. So we have a
Yeah.
winner tonight. The winner of
This is Girl Mandy. All right.
so are we, who else? You're going to choose one of the girls to
Let's
give.
go with Kathy because that was pretty good. I almost.
Okay, so Kathy's going to win for the
But
girls.
I was primed by the others. So I don't know. I was primed by Jessica Mills and Bonnie West. They kind of set her up for it. and then she came in. I almost about.
I would love to give a prize to all the girls, but you know what? We'll give a prize to Kathy. And Manny, you have won a mug on me. You managed to make me laugh. It isn't hard, by the way. So we have,
You have won a shirt or mug,
or even an apron. Maybe he'll get an apron. Maybe you can barbecue for us.
oh yeah, Manny might like the apron, black apron.
That'd be cool, I think. Okay.
Talk, talk.
And with that, we have just a few minutes left, and what I thought we'd do is just recap and challenge all of you. How about this? How about every single person on Talk Talk who watches the show?
We never found out if Laura has her red underwear on.
Laura, could you send a photo? You know what is absolutely shocking? No, never mind.
Oh, what's that?
No, not going to say anything. All right, so here's my challenge to all of you Talk Talkers. Other than going out and inviting more Talk Talkers, the more the merrier. We need you to go out and bring in more people, find people, and then get some socials together. Whatever area you are, we have got people as far afield as New Zealand, Australia, England, Italy. Laura, are you still there? We have people all over the world. What we want you to do is to get socials together. You don't have to be members of Talk Talk. No. By the way, on our new merchandising site that we're creating, and you will be able to get every bit of merchandise. There's amazing stuff available, all with the Talk Talk, beautiful Talk Talk logo on it, like this. We have T-shirts, we have hats, we have everything that you could possibly imagine. We will also have Talk Talk cards, little cards that just say, let's talk, that you can hand out. And so you can get little socials going in your area, because the whole aim of Talk Talk is to get people.
I think Manuel wants an uncensored shirt.
Oh, Manuel, I have got an underwear for you with Talk Talk, and it says uncensored on it. Boxes. I think that would be good.
Oh, I actually kind of like those.
Boxes with uncensored.
I'm a boxer kind of guy.
Maybe we should do that for you, David. The next girl you seduce is going to see Talk Talk.
The next girl I seduce. What? I'm a virgin.
Yeah, well, that's a good idea. We'll get him a Talk Talk chastity belt. See, I know how to make him laugh.
You're terrible. Hard to answer when response.
By the way, folks, that's all he'll be doing. If he's wearing a chastity belt, that's all he will be able to do is talk.
That's right.
You got to admit that was funny.
That's pretty good. I got a cool set of tools though, and I know how to pick.
You do? You have a cool set of tools? What are you saying to me, David Lofi?
You might get it returned in 2 pieces.
Oh, Catherine Miller, she said the right thing.
Forget nudes.
Show me your teeth. I agree. If a man's got unclean teeth, dirty teeth, he's not going to do well with me. You have to brush your teeth, boys.
Same with me.
Yeah.
I'm.
Oh, and fingernails.
What? Underwear? Harry Kiefert.
Mary, we have got underwear. Trust me, these boxes though, it's boxes. We haven't yet come up with Victoria's Secret style Talk.
Oh, that'd be kind of neat.
Caps. These would be perfect little nipple caps, wouldn't they? Little.
Do they have those?
I don't know. Sign them tomorrow. I'm going to. And with that, everybody. All you do is talk. All you do is talk.
I do my.
Bye-bye, and Happy New Year to all our Talk Talkers.